All right, guys, I am going to share my screen really quick, do some recognition. Welcome to our team call for December 6th. Just wanted to recognize really quick everybody who worked super hard in November. November was a tough month. It's always a tough month, and we had a lot of people who were focused on helping others last month, regardless of the challenges that you might have faced. So congrats to everybody on this board. If you have 2 points, you helped one person. And and then it goes all the way up to 16 points with Crystal, who killed it last month. So congrats, Crystal, who had 16 points. Yay, Crystal. I was just recognizing you for Success Club last month. Congrats. Yeah. So
I should mute myself.
Yeah, mute yourself when you hop on. Thanks. All right, so congrats to everybody up here. You guys work super hard, and it's awesome to see so many people that are regardless of the challenges, regardless of the no's, regardless of what time of year it is, it doesn't matter. You guys are focused on helping people, and that's what this is all about. So way to go. And then we have our top coaches from November as well. So congrats to Crystal, Melissa, Bethany, Kirsten, Carrie, Elizabeth Bowman, Elizabeth Kaiser, Taylor, Courtney, and me. And then our top 10 in volume from the past week. A lot of the same people up there, if you guys will notice. These two kind of go hand in hand. If you're hitting Success Club, if you are focused on retaining customers and helping people in your challenge groups, that's how you get on these leaderboards. All right, and then currently we have Amanda in December up there who has already helped one person, so congrats, Amanda. And then we have a few new coaches, so we have Anjoli, Heather, and Stephanie. Welcome to the team. We're so happy you guys are here. If you're not on the call, hopefully you're watching the recording. All right, so guys, look at my hair. I look like a mess. It's like 10 o'clock here. It's almost 10 o'clock here at night. I'm in Israel. For those of you guys that are new on our team and you don't know about my life, I'm living in Israel right now for my husband's job. He plays basketball, and so time differences are a little bit crazy. And so I've realized that I have to do these calls at night after my daughter goes to bed because nothing else is really working. And so I know it's a random time of day for a lot of you. I was hoping I could hit like nap times and lunch breaks and things like that, but that's what the recordings are for. So I apologize if you can't get on these calls. Hopefully you can watch the recording, but this is really the only time that works for me right now. So today I just wanted to, I'm not even going to talk for real long today, but I just wanted to kind of talk about how you can set up your month right now. What things can you do right now to ensure that your 2017, like going into January, you're seeing success in your business, in your fitness, all of that, because it all goes hand in hand, right? And so I kind of wanted to just give you guys a few tips on what you can do, because it starts now. If you are trying to wait until January 1st or January 9th to do anything, then you're basically wasting your time. You're not going to see results by starting January 9th in January. The work that you do a month, 2 months before is what gets you the results later on. And so if you're putting in the work now, it's just like your health and fitness. You're not going to see results on day one. It takes time for you to do the things that you need to do in order to see the results and hit the goals. And so a lot of people want to just wait, take off the whole month of December, and then expect that just because it's January and just because people, are making New Year's resolutions, that they're automatically going to hop on board and you're going to have all this success in your business in January, right? But that's just not the way it works. If you're not doing the things now, the results do not come later. And so that's why we have to take this time, it's the beginning of December, to prepare now for what's going to happen in January. So if you guys don't know already, the Beachbody Health Bet is starting January 9th. And if you are a new coach and you're not familiar, if you weren't a coach in September when we had our last health bet, I'll explain what the health bet is. Basically, it's a huge challenge group that Beachbody Corporate is hosting. We as coaches host our own challenge groups, but Beachbody is providing a cash pot for anybody that enters a Beachbody challenge group with you as their coach, starting January 9th. And they've already have, I believe, $1 million in the pot, and it'll go up to like $3 million. These numbers could be a little bit off, but I think the last one they had like a 2-point-something million dollar pot. And so anyways, that's a lot of money. So it's very motivating for people to be able to have the opportunity to win money for their health and fitness goals, for achieving their health and fitness goals. And what they have to do to win this money is they have to join your challenge group. They have to be registered as a Team Beachbody customer. They have to be registered in your challenge group in the Challenge Tracker app. So all the challenge groups are run through the app. And they have to log in a minimum of 3 Shakeologies every single week in the month of January. I'm sorry, I said that wrong. 5 Shakeologies and 3 workouts. So a minimum of 5 Shakeologies and 3 workouts have to be logged in with a picture, nice selfie of them, posting their accountability in your challenge group every single week. Simple as that, and they win cash. So it's a pretty awesome deal. The statistic from the health bet that Beachbody hosted in September was that 75% of people in September who joined the health bet said that they reached their goal. So that's a huge incentive right there. Not only do they win cash, but they're 75% more likely to achieve their goal because they have so much more added accountability, right? I don't know about you guys, but when I had the Health Bet Challenge in September, people were loving it. Like, everybody was excited. Everybody was posting. I mean, it's just straight accountability and motivation. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. We're going to talk a little bit about what you need to do in order to prepare for that, how you can set up your month right now so that you can see success in January with the Health Bet. And so I'm just going to give you guys a few tips, and then we can open it up. If anybody has questions or if anybody wants to add anything, please feel free. So number 1, the most important thing you have to do now is you have to commit to your own health and fitness goals. And I say that, and sometimes it seems like so obvious that you have to be committed to your own goals in order for this to work. But so many people, especially in December, especially in this month when people get busy and people are traveling and holidays come up and there's, holiday parties and, everything else that just might come up that normally doesn't. People put off their own health and fitness goals, and they think that they can still run a successful business that way as a Beachbody coach. But it's very hard to do that if you're not focused on yourself. And so that's one of the big reasons. If you noticed on our team page yesterday, I started a You First Fitness Challenge for our team, because I want you guys to make sure that if nothing else gets done, that you are focusing on your health and fitness goals first, because that's the first step in you achieving your business goals and you achieving all these other goals that you have set for yourself. And so focusing on your health and fitness goals now has to be your number 1 priority. So my question for you is, are you committed to doing a fitness program, one of our Beachbody fitness programs, from start to finish? So if you haven't committed yet, decide what you're going to start and start it tomorrow. Like, don't waste any time. Get started on Core de Force. Get started on 21 Day Fix. Do the 3-day refresh. Do something that's going to create results for you in your own health and fitness goals. That is number one priority. Okay? Because if we are not out there being the example, if we're not leading by example, if we're not showing people our journey, if we're not inspiring them through what we're doing, giving them practical advice because they're watching us go through the program firsthand on our social media, then we can't ask anybody else to do this with us. And so if people are watching you go through, technically what might be the hardest time of the year to focus on your health and fitness goals, they're going to have that trust in you. They're going to have the trust in you that you can lead them in their own fitness journey because they're watching you do it firsthand. And so that has to be your number one priority. Commit to a fitness program, commit to drinking Shakeology every single day, commit to a nutrition plan from your program that you're doing, or however you want to do it. If you want to do the 21 Day Fix nutrition plan, go for it. And you want to do some Core de Force, okay? But just commit for the next month until January 9th when you restart something, or maybe you're just going to continue what you're doing if you have a longer program. Commit to doing a program, okay? Commit, and be consistent. That is my number one huge tip for you guys. All right. My next tip is you have to set your goals now, and you should set your bar high. So set your goals. It's December 6th, right? So still early in the month. If you haven't set goals for this month yet, set your goals now for what you want to achieve this month. How many Success Club points do you want to earn? How many people do you want to help? How many new coaches do you want to add to your team? What kind of challenge, like set a goal for your challenge group. Maybe you set goals for your challengers with them, figure out what they want to achieve, help them get results in their own health and fitness goals, right? Because them achieving results helps your business too. So that's a huge important thing. So set the bar high. Don't just go for the minimum. Shoot for 10 points this month. Shoot for 15 points this month. Whatever you feel you're capable of. Don't just shoot for 5, because if you shoot for 5, you're probably going to hit 2 or 3. If you shoot for 10, you might hit 7 or 8, right? So whatever I want my goal to be, if I want to hit 10 points this month, I'm going to shoot for 15. So always set your bar high, because when you do that, you work a little bit harder on your goals. And you know what? If you fall a little bit short, then it's okay, because you still hit, that minimum of where you want to be. But it starts now, guys. It starts now. I can't say that enough. You have to get started now. You cannot wait until January. You have to set goals now for December. And then once January 1st rolls around, you're setting new goals for January. All right. And then the main thing that I want to talk about is how you can set up your calendar, your marketing plan to help you succeed with the Health Bet and to help you succeed in this month as well. So I posted in our team page a December team calendar, and this is exactly what I'm going to be doing, but you have to have some sort of marketing system. You have to have some sort of promotion system for your business. And that's basically what the calendar is. So I'm just going to, again, share my screen with you guys so that you can see this, if you haven't taken a look at it already. So this is what I'm doing. This week, I am running basically a free sneak peek of a holiday survival challenge. So I posted my template for this holiday survival challenge. You guys are more than welcome to use it. I posted for you guys to use it, duplicate it, use whatever you want to. But basically, this challenge is focused on, I'm sharing basically what the 21 day fix is with people in this group. I'm sharing, tips for them to stay on track during the holidays, because that's what people struggle with right now. And so basically over 5 days, I'm giving them a sneak peek of what a challenge group looks like. And then the idea is that they're either going to move into my holiday survival challenge group that starts on the 12th, or they're going to be moving into my health bet challenge group that starts obviously on January 9th. And so throughout this 5 days, that's what I'm going to be sharing. You guys have the template. On Thursday, I'm going to get even deeper. I'm going to start sharing some transformations of what happens in a challenge group. I'm going to go live in my group, and I'm going to explain how, my 21 day challenge group or my 30-day challenge group is going to be even better than this short little sneak peek that they're getting of a challenge group. And so I'm just basically going to explain why it's different. So that's what I'm doing in this first week of December. Then I'm going to have my holiday survival challenge group that starts the following week. It's going to be a 21 day challenge group. But once that starts, I'm not promoting anything else except for the health bet. So come by the 14th at the latest, I'm going to be promoting the health bet full on. And so basically what that looks like is I'm going to be posting call to actions, at least 3 call to actions before Christmas, possibly 4. I have 3 listed on here, the 14th, the 18th, and the 21st. So you don't have to do it exactly like that. You can do it when you want to, but that's basically what I'm going to be doing. And then I'm going to be sharing, those Transformation Tuesday posts, sharing tips for people on holiday fitness, how they can stay healthy throughout the holidays. I'm going to be sharing more results from my challengers. I'm going to get people excited about earning cash and making money off of their health and fitness goals. I'm going to sure as heck be sharing the fact that 75% of people in the last health bet in September achieved their health and fitness goals because of the health bet. So I'm going to be sharing posts like this. I'm going to be sharing that with the people that I'm talking to about joining my challenge group. I'm going to be doing a minimum 3 call to actions before Christmas. Guys, before Christmas. FYI, people are not going to be on social media on Christmas Eve, on Christmas, maybe not even the day after Christmas. I don't know. We'll have to see. But you've got to get these posts out before the madness of Christmas hits, because what's going to happen is that hopefully when you're posting these call to actions, you're going to get people sealed to start the health bet before Christmas, because the health bet starts on the 9th. So that means we have to get people enrolled the week before, because they have to have their Shakeology, they have to have their fitness program on time, because if they don't log in, 5 Shakeologies in a week, then they're not going to win the money. And so we have to, make sure that we are preparing our challengers for success and setting them up for success. So we have to get them started the week before the health bet starts. The other thing that you need to be doing this month is you need to be building relationships. So seeking out people who you think could really use your help, who you think need to get started in the new year with their health and fitness goals. Start sending out those invites. Create an event page for your health bet challenge group. Invite people to join that. Send out private messages, post in your event page, post transformation photos, post inspiring stories, post your own journey. You can do all this in an event page and on your timeline. You're going to hit way more people if you do it that way as well. And ultimately, you just need to be focused on building trust with people. And that starts with you and your own health and fitness goals. And that starts with you having conversations with people and getting a little bit out of your comfort zone, talking to new people, inviting new people to your challenge group, and being genuine about how you want to help them reach their health and fitness goals and win a little cash on the side. Why not, right? So that is what my calendar looks like. That's what I'm going to be doing to prepare myself for a huge January, because, you know, everybody wants to start in January, but if you don't start now, if you're not prepared, then you're not going to be ready. You're not going to be ready, and people are not going to even, they're going to choose somebody else that was consistent throughout this month. So does anybody have questions? I'm going to stop sharing my screen. Does anybody have questions, or does anybody want to add anything that maybe you're doing this month that's not on my calendar that you think is helpful? All right, guys. Well, that's really what I wanted to talk about. I just want you guys to be prepared. I want you to be set up for success. I don't want anybody coming to me in January going, I thought you said January was supposed to be the best month of our coaching business. And then I have to tell you, well, what did you do 3 weeks ago? Because that's where your results come, is when you start now. So I guess we will wrap it up, since I don't see any questions over here. But thank you guys for hopping on. I hope that you're all excited about the health bet. It's seriously, I don't know about you, like Crystal and Melissa, you guys that are on here, that was like the best challenge group ever, the Health Bet Challenge in September. So I hope that you guys take advantage of this opportunity that Beachbody is giving us again to really motivate and inspire people, and to really just give them that added motivation that they need, because everybody likes a little bit of a financial incentive. And even if they're not ready to be a coach and make money that way, they can still win money just by logging in their workouts and Shakeologies. Yeah, it was fabulous. I got a lot of old people back too, which was awesome. It's really good. It really, you guys, make sure that you are sharing this stuff like with your previous customers too, because it'll bring them back from the dead, literally. It'll bring a lot of people back into focusing on their health and fitness goals again that maybe kind of got off track. So definitely make sure you're sharing this with everybody, new people and old people that you've worked with. All right, guys, hope you have an awesome afternoon, and I'm going to have a good night. I'm going to go to sleep soon. So, all right, I'll talk to y'all later. I'll see you next week. Bye.